is 8:15 in the morning time on this Friday morning, January 10th, 2020. It's time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Friday morning, January 10th, 2020. Good morning, y'all. This lovely Friday morning, January 10th, 2020, 8:15 a.m. And it is 25 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Morning News at 8:10. 8:15 is Ukraine requests intelligence on crash airliner as Iran denies missile attack. Trump has more or less prevailed this week, but Iran tension isn't over, ex-U.S. ambassador says. Born 737 MAX, 4% plane designed by clowns. Born then U.S. Safety Board invited to join board. Ukraine-bound plane crash, Iran official said. Impeachment impasse shows Pelosi's power. UK lawmakers approve Brexit bill. Boston resident diagnosed with measles. Officials list potential exposure locations. MacDill Air Force Base briefly locked down after shots fired nearby. Third body found after Idaho ski avalanche. No more missing known. 2 dead after a helicopter crashed in the backyard of a Pennsylvania home. Pete Buttigieg unveils $1 trillion infrastructure plan. Enormous mega fire in Australia engulfs 1.5 million acres. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, returns to Canada after bombshell announcement. Iraq asks United States to set up mechanism for troop withdrawal. Russian missile strike as one of the many possible causes that led to the plane crash in Iran. U.S. jobs growth seen slowing in December after robust gains. Stocks set records at gold falls as fear recedes from markets. Look at that stocks now. Up 211.81 at 29.56.90. S&P 5 and up 21.65 at 3274.70. And Nasdaq up 74.18 at 9203.43. Gold down 3.7001 at 5050.60. Fossil reveals Earth sold as known animal guts. Wolf moon eclipse kicks up for 13 full moons in 2020. Taiwan. As Taiwan prepares to head for the polls in the national elections on Saturday, many see the contest between President Tsai Ing-wen and her more pro-Beijing challenger Han Kuo as a referendum for the country's independence. Iranian official says it's impossible. Ukrainian jetliner was downed by a missile. In Lowell, Massachusetts, the body was found in an episode of Lowell on Friday after fire crews were called to extinguish the fire. The fire was reported at 5:30 a.m. in a dumpster on Middle Street, police said. A man was found dead after the flames were extinguished. Officials called it a suspicious theft. The Middlesex District Attorney is investigating. LA Mayor Eric Garcetti endorses Joe Biden for president. Reintroduced the wolves to appear on Colorado ballots. Queens women sentenced to 15 years for U.S. bomb plot. South Attleboro rail overpass is safe, transportation chief says. Attleboro closing in on green community status. Mansfield beaming lack of snowplow drivers. Peter Channel news time is 8:19. Time now for a sports report. Boston Bruins defeat the Winnipeg Jets 5-4 last night at the Garden Wall. The Celtics fall in for the 76ers 109-98. Beds at 2020 Olympic Tokyo made the renewable cardboard and the Olympic first. Josh McDaniels once finds job in 2019 like the post relied by the team leadership per report and Green Bay Packers lead Vultures to shovel snow in wake of Sunday's divisional playoff game against the Seattle Seahawks. Peter Channel News time is 8:20. Time now for Peter Channel traffic and trends to check on this Friday morning. Beep, on the MBTA subway system looking good. Commuter rail. The Newburyport train 155, 740 a.m. from North Station with 53 minutes basket between Chelsea and Newburyport to the single issue and Rockport train 103, 750 a.m. from North Station with 5 minutes basket between North Station and Rockport, and the ferries, they are looking good. Look at that. The highways and byways in Rhode Island, 95. Stop by side, so between Protective Providence, 146, Sora, 99. Lincoln, North Smithfield area, 99. North Buses, 122 to Protective Stretch. 925 at the north bad side, low side between Warwick and that side, Providence. 138 east bad side, low side of Jamestown Stretch. Out of the Cape, looking good. 95 north bad side, low side, 128 Canton, 24 Sora, 128 Canton. 3 to the north bad side, so the Braintree split area, 7 expressway, north bad side, so between Braintree split down. Ooh. The gas Sampson. Dorchester, Service Expressway, stop outside of Dorchester Stretch, 93 Beaufort, and outside Boston, back to Mass Pike, eastbound, so between Western Hallway and the York tolls, and 93 out of the stop outside, so between 125 and I know down to the 128 out in Redden, 93 out of the north outside, so between Soda and the 128 of Woburn, 128 stop outside, so between Linfield and the Woburn Stretch, Route 3 stop outside, so between 49 for Lord and the Billwacker, Route 2 eastbound side, low so between Acton and Concord, and 2 eastbound, so on 146 out of Route 9 in Worcester. Peter Childers, 821, time now for sports report. Like the motor bands of light snow down around the Port Maine area and northeast of Laconia, New Hampshire. It's a light snow flurries northeast of Albany and down around southwest of Vermont and northwest of Massachusetts with north of Adams. Otherwise, a clear start to the morning. It'll be part to south of today, higher 40 degrees, light southwest wind increase to 6 to 11 miles in the morning, with gust size 33 miles an hour. Tonight, most of the guys about 45 degrees, southwest about 8 miles an hour gust size, 22 miles an hour for Saturday. Most guys about 60 degrees, southwest about 8 to 50 miles an hour gust size, 29 miles an hour for Saturday. Yeah? Shot likely, those are possible for 5 a.m. Clouds got about 54 degrees, southwest about 10 to 40 miles an hour, just pitch to 6%, new wave much less than 7 inches, possible high miles, possible thunderstorms for Sunday. Shots likely, possibly a thunderstorm before 10 a.m. Then a slight chance of showers between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. Puts the south about 64 degrees, southwest about 750 miles an hour gust size, 30 miles an hour, just to the 70%. Sunday night, part clouds about 35 degrees, west about 5 to 7 miles, coming light and variable after midnight. Monday, part out of the most clouds about 45, low at 30 degrees, calm wind. And for Tuesday, part out of the most clouds about 41, low at 31 degrees, light and variable wind. For Wednesday, part south clouds about 45, low at 35 degrees, calm wind. Anticipation is 40%. And for Thursday, chance of showers, most clouds about 45 degrees, west about 7 and 50 miles an hour, chance for the 50%. And for right now, northern it's 25 degrees and clear skies. That's going to be it for the Peter Channel morning news on this Friday morning, January 10th, 2020. Viewers, hope you have a good morning, goodbye day, hope you have a wonderful day.